Good morning, guys. My name is Captain Jake at Waterfront Adventures at Paddletail Lodge. I want to talk to you guys about the most commonly asked question we get when people want to go swim with the manatees. Do I really need to wear this wetsuit? And the answer is yes. The wetsuit is going to do a couple of different things for you. Number one is it's going to help you float. It's going to keep you on the surface of the water. It's going to keep you from disturbing the bottom, keep you from disturbing those manatees while they're down there resting, while they're feeding, while those young calves are sitting there nursing with mom. When we get in the water, we do not want to disturb them at all. Now, a couple of things. People always ask, sizes. Do you have a size that's going to fit me? And the answer is always going to be yes, absolutely. We've got sizes, ladies, from smalls, probably about a 2 to a 4. All the way up to a size 18. Kid suits, we've got them from little teeny tiny kids. I've got them from a 2 all the way to a 16. Guys, not to worry, we didn't forget about you guys either. I've got smalls all the way up to a 5X in the men's. So we are always going to have a size that's going to fit a wide variety of people. Now, when you get in the water, you're wearing that beautiful wetsuit, and you're sitting, you're floating nice and calm and relaxed. The other thing is, these suits are going to help keep you a lot warmer in the water. We spared no expense. We went with the Henderson 5mm wetsuits. They're super thick. They may be a little bit tougher to put on. We have a little bit of fun while we're trying to get them wetsuits on. But while we're doing that, it's going to keep you nice and warm. It keeps you super floaty in the water. So we've talked a little bit about some of the benefits of wearing that wetsuit. Now you're going to get to watch us put a couple of these on. We're going to show you the correct way to put one of these wetsuits on, so when you get ready to get in the water, you are good to go. When you get here with us, we are going to size you up. We're going to look at you, make sure we look at you, check you out, and make sure we get you in the right size suit. All right, guys, this is Mel. She is one of our kayak guides out here, so that's one other trip you guys could do with us. All right, so she's going to go ahead and put one of these on for us. I'm going to walk you through the process as she does it. All right, guys, the first thing you're going to want to do when trying to put one of these wetsuits on is have a seat. They are not fun to put on. If you're standing and you're one leg hopping, you are most likely going to end up laying on the floor. All right, so now that you're sitting down, the one thing you're going to do is put one foot in at a time. Put your foot all the way through. Get your foot through there. Make sure it's up onto your ankle. Make sure that little cuff is up around your ankle. Then you're going to go ahead and put your other foot through. Once both feet are through there and you can see your ankles, then at that point you can reach down, grab that wetsuit, start pulling it up to your knees. Once you get to your knees, make sure it's all the way up. There's knee pads on. There's a textured pad on your knees. Make sure that's all the way right up to your knees before you go any higher. Once you get to that point, then you can start working your hips, and you're going to get it all the way up onto your hips. Get it nice and snug. Do the funky little wiggle dance in there. Get your hips in. Once your hips are in and you're good in your lower body, that's when you can start working in your upper body. If you don't have it all the way up to your hips yet, you're not going to get there. Once it's on your hips, pull one arm through at a time. Remember, 1 foot at a time, then one arm at a time. Once it's all the way in your arms, it's up onto your shoulders, then you can start working on trying to get that zipper. There is a long lanyard on the back of your zipper. You can reach down, gumby your arms behind you, and pull that zipper up, and you'll be zipped in. If you can't get your arms behind you, you can ask one of the people on your trip with you, or ask your guide. We are going to be here with you the entire step of the process, making sure you get into that wetsuit exactly the way you should. All right, so now we're in our finished product. You're in that wetsuit. You can see it's fitting real good. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go, the next step is going to be going in, watch that manatee manners video, teach you all about that passive observation, and then we'll get you down to that boat. We'll go out and have an incredible experience with one of our amazing manatees.